left for him to spend. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking in the air here. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Extra point is up and good from Slide. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Rodgers. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready!
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now give left side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
What is up?
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
Has some daylight through the 40. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Panther 6, go!
Running behind center with Edwards. Headed right through the middle of the field. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. That's incomplete on 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
60 by 6.
They'll throw, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Wow, Brock, he missed it. An easy kick, but he mishit it left. And the deficit stays at 7.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Williams off the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
First down, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Washington. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense to the line for second down.
Vegas!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed to his running back. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down Bears.
A gain of 22 yards.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Williams on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. There's a dive up the middle. Has room into the secondary. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 13-0 lead. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give it's like your birthday. You'll find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need. Give me the food.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going play action. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Go! Cougar 19. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's a screen play to Edwards. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Collects this at the 35. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the Vikings' 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Works his way to the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears blowing them out in this opening quarter.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears push the lead to 20.
Vikings nothing.
Project extra. This ain't what you want.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions, 60.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. That's completed right side. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a small chunk off that lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Bears. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break.
Jack Fox set.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Williams on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
What is up?
Going play action. Williams going deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
What is on?
Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
What is it on? Here we go. Here we go. Pivot.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Moore. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
What is it on?
On play action, here's Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
What is up?
Working from the gun, Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Matthews Lewis seen. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Lions. Unlock line.
Now a give to Edwards, running left. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Okay,
need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, shot.
Looking to throw here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Time Felton, the intended target. So second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10, still at the 28. He's going to throw it again. Finds a seam down the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Setting up the screen. Edwards a first down and more. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Kickoff is away. Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Williams to throw on first. Brought in right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it down from 37. Here's the long back on the handoff. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. Second down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll throw third and long. Finds a man right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
They send a tight end in motion. Williams off the play fake. Cut out left. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll run now on second down. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Blown back, gets the handoff. He's got the first down grab and still going. There he goes again. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Cowboy 80.
He'll work against the blitz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Justin Jefferson.
Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And it sets up second down.
At the 35.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. Hop, 70.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronx, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready.
To the air on third and long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
He put everything he had into this one. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Williams to throw on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Oh, it's a fake. They're throwing. And that is incomplete. The fake is unsuccessful. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Clearly, the defense did not go all in on the block right there, and fortunate for them, because it allowed them to pivot when they saw the fake, and they stay in position to defend it beautifully.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Ready, set.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
let's go. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's caught. He's got ground. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing it again here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Vegas, Vegas. Biggie Angels.
Off the play fake, Williams. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
What is on? Yes, yes.
Williams on the play action. Sends this to the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get 4 points to end a lopsided first half. Here's Slide to try the point after. And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw it. Lofts it deep right side. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's looking deep once again. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jack Fox set to kick
Fox
off.
now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
17 yards.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's not going to get anything out of this. The defense all over it, and they're going to take him out for a loss of 2. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. Into the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. TJ for the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Escapes a defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Mustang 19. Viking 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Double up. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready?
After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20.
60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Here he goes, third and long. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time and make it fourth and short. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Jack Fox will kick it away. Looking to return from the 29. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
What is up? Yes.
Williams on first down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On the double.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be second down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
They'll throw on second and 10. Flush down out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Viking 18. Ready?
Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Fourth down. They're going to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
That catch right there ended up paying off one of the longest routes he's going to run. He started on one side of the field, Kate, and he made it all the way across to the other. And at no point was he going to step off the gas. My man, though, they need a little breathe, a little oxygen after that one.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ball with the 2 here for second and goal. Sticking to the air here. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
From the gun on third down. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Vikings still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Fox now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Yes. Tempo. Punch slurs. Vegas.
First down, Williams to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. On play action, Williams. Hits it through the middle. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw by Williams. Brought in right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Give now to the running back. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears piling onto the scoreboard yet again.
Joey Sly lining up.
Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Come on, set. 60 by 6, 60 by...
Now looking to throw. That one's incomplete over the middle.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Panther 11, 70 Lions.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Here we go, set.
He's going to throw it again. He finds Brown right side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bears' 13-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey. Cougar 19.
Watch the motion, watch the motion.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Rock, go.
Here's a throw. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Fox now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready, sit on. Yes.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And we expect to kick, but keep an eye out. They could give him redemption for the earlier fake attempt. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14.
14-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. The 30. The 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Now the Vikings will try once again for a 2-point conversion.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trying the toss here for 2. And he'll get in, and they'll get a little closer as a result. The lead down to 13 now. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Caught by the open man. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Williams to throw on first. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, Williams. Escapes the pocket. That one's complete over the middle. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's brought down after a short gain.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you could almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Vikings in the dime on 3rd down. 6 DBs out there. On play action, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Williams off the play fake. Has it in close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, we don't see this often, but love it whenever we do. The fullback, the target on that one, and he ends up with 6.
You're absolutely right, Kate. You don't see fullbacks utilize that much, but man, when you do have a weapon like that, it stretches a defense so thin. Big time touchdown. Yes, by a fullback.
He has it. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Airing it out to start this drive. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Left thing, 19. Here we go. Set. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. He's going deep this time. Well, it would have been a big completion block if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They are throwing it again. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Intended target was his running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Well, I think the defense coaches in coverage, breathe them a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
Ready. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's going to try another deep one here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Williams going to run with it. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Third and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt finds deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. First call here, coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. The 40. Hits the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Moore with a return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, first and 10. Shotgun handoff to Avani Conda. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Number 6 brings up second and 4.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Here's the handoff. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a third and short.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. On play action, Williams. He finds his fullback. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
And the Bears
Move the chains! Got to move them chains, build momentum, and keep that defense on its heels.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Drawing up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They're drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third. So the Bears take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.